Hi everybody, welcome back to the stream. I'm playing Murdered Soul Suspect again. Oh, whoa, that's pretty loud. Sorry, I was playing Dead by Daylight a little bit earlier with my friends, and I had to jack up the sound. Let me bring that down. Okay, so last time we got a new partner. The girl who was the witness to our murder. We got into contact with her. She's also kind of psychic, so she can interact with the ghost. And we went and we investigated a graveyard, found another victim of the Bill serial killer, and this is a victim that the police didn't know. And now we're checking out the asylum. I think, was it they witnessed the murder? Or anyway, we're checking out an asylum right now. That's where I am in the game. So we're still looking for clues, still don't know a ton about our killer, but we're making good progress. We've gotten I almost have all the gas containers for the spooky story for the town right now too. So let's see. One thing I hate about this is that I can't control when I save, so I never know where I am in terms of how far it's going to set me back. I think it's going to keep the... Oh, apparently I missed some clues in the graveyard. Oops. Okay, so I still need one of the gas containers for the story. Oh, do I have to start all the way? Oh, I'm right in the very beginning again. Okay. Hang in there. Alright. Now we can... do this again.
Kiddo, I hate being here and wondering if you're okay. You're all I have left. Just like this girl's friend is all she has left.
Sorry. I know how hard it can be when someone depends on you. What's your friend's name?
Iris Campbell.
Yes. It looks like your friend Iris is here. Everything's gonna be okay.
Thanks. I feel better.
Hold tight, kid. I got this.
Nice.
Just need to get my eyes on her computer screen.
Room 216. Alright. Electroshock therapy. Oh yeah, I got all the street jackets already. So we did that little mini side mission. So let's go ahead and go to our room. Why is it so foggy in here? Oh, there's a little girl laughing at the rain.
Ha!
Looks like group therapy in this section. Another tabloid article about the serial killer. In a shocking new discovery, our staff has found compelling evidence that recent brutal murders in Salem repeat another unsolved killing spree from 1972 to 73. Like the current spree, the killings were all unconventional, bizarre, and unsolved. And they all bore the mark of a bell. Not as promptly as recent murders, but definitely a similar signature style mark. While Salem police were unwilling to comment on any relationship to their cold case file, the evidence is overwhelming that a serial killer has returned to Salem to wreak a new reign of terror, or a copycat killer has done his research. I think it's copycat. The guy looked pretty young. Who pushed me off. He could just be a really fit old guy, but I don't know. He seemed very spry. Maybe he's like the son of the serial killer. This is room 204. How many more do we have? 6 more? Dream journal. This is kind of a depressing room. There's no windows.
Enough of this. Preachy doctor, pills, knives. Going to my cabin. Right now. Why is it called antifreeze if it stops overheating?
Yeah, why is it called antifreeze? I don't know. Good question.
What if I just borrowed the helicopter and left a little note?
Oh, I think I did this.
Nuts crawling up the wall. I can't get anyone to spray them. I'm not gonna try to squash them again. All the blind people put the restraints on me. Can't believe they put them on me. Just because they can't see the bugs?
Guess I searched this room before. Why can't I jump over this pit? Is he talking about my murder? I guess so.
The thing to understand about Mrs. Gwynn is that her father used to become violently angry when she would walk in front of the TV during sporting events.
I don't see what that has to do with
Any kind of anger, but particularly male anger, is really a trigger point for her. So I realize that dealing with patients can be a frustrating business, especially when they are on medication, and they're less responsive. But you have to be careful.
But she gets all, I don't know, crazy.
Yeah.
She was in a mental
Look
hospital.
around you.
Why so mad? Just doing my job.
Well, obviously you're not doing very well if he's reprimanding you.
Is this guy gonna get it, even if I explain? I hate to be this guy's dog.
Oh no, was he violent or something? Hey, how's it going? Welcome back. I haven't gotten too far. I just started to explore the women's wing of the hospital. Did you have a good day today? It's almost Friday. Oh, ghost. Hello.
Go away.
Are you sure? I could probably help you.
Go away.
All right, bye. Downloading okay day, and it's payday for me. Oh, congrats. I don't, my payday isn't gonna be for like, I think another week. Hey, Pizza Gamer, how's it going? Happy almost Friday. Okay, can I now warp over it? Why won't it let me go? Oh, do I need to use the girl? Where is she? I thought she followed me up here. Oh, this is the person I saw before.
Mice can slip under doors, little cracks. It's all just concentration, discipline. I have time to practice.
Yeah, she was talking about bugs before, I think.
Bugs crawling up the wall.
Oh.
I can't get anyone to spray them. And not gonna try to squash them again. All the blind people put the restraints on me. Can't believe they put them on me. Just because they can't see the bugs?
Man, you have the same thoughts as that chick over in the next room. That is so surprising. I'm doing well. I'm excited for the weekend, just so days off of work and stuff. Okay, where did what's her face go? Does she not follow me up the stairs? Yo, are you gonna follow me? We already talked to the receptionist. Oh, I have to actually view it. I'm an idiot.
She's in room 216. We gotta find it quick, Joy. She's scheduled for electroshock.
No wonder she wasn't following me. I didn't actually look at the room number.
All right, kid. Coast is clear.
Come on, I need your help getting over these demons over here. I saw Twitter talking about it. I have not watched the trailer yet, but I'm sad that the demo's only on PlayStation 5. I'm very sad. I don't have a PlayStation 5, but it's very exciting. I'm gonna watch the trailer when I'm done streaming. Did you watch it? Did you like it? Were you able to play the demo? Joy, are you gonna come or what? Joy, are you gonna follow me? Come on. Hey, Akari, how's it going? What does the game want me to do? What? I need her to get over the demon stuff. Not much. I haven't gotten too far. I just started to explore the women's wing in this asylum, and oh, what's this? The shock. Okay. Torture bed? Doesn't seem very helpful for a patient. Can't influence them. Ah, okay. Yeah, those are... I really don't really know anybody who has one. Fuck, no, I do know somebody, but, well, they're really hard to come by. I'll be, probably getting it on PC so I can easily stream the game when it comes out. Though I did check out the Collector's Edition. It comes with the cool Chris statue, which is neat, and a map, a cloth map, and an art book, and a steel book. So you can't hop. How do I get Joy to follow me? Do I not look at something? Do I need to get the orderlies to move away? Oh, it is? Oh. Oh, I thought you meant, oh, no, yeah, I know it's going to be out on PS4 and Xbox One. I thought you meant the demo. I got all excited. I was like, oh, I'll go download the demo then. But no. Joy, will you please follow me? I need your... Okay, do I have to look over here? You need me to step over this? Oh no! Oh shoot. I didn't mean to die. I just wanted to... I don't get what I need to do. I opened...
A bed.
Oh, camera! Okay, I went into this room too far. I was wondering why she wasn't following me.
Iris is due for shock therapy in 15 minutes.
Like, fry your brain shock therapy? Oh shit.
Oh shit is right. Let's get moving.
Another camera. Get on it.
Yeah, I saw the list. I'm thinking about getting the collector's edition for the statue and stuff, and then getting it on PC.
Is this TV going on the fritz again? A cop got killed tonight?
Yeah, it was me. Right. Come on, Joy. Let's go.
The thing to understand about Mrs. Gwynn is that her father used to become violently angry when she would walk in front of the TV during sporting events.
Oh, camera.
I don't see what that has to do with
Any kind of anger, but particularly male anger, is really a trigger point for her. So I realized that dealing with patients...
So definitely planning on streaming it in May when it comes out. I'm excited to play through it.
You're up again, kid. I need to possess you to get past this crap.
No. I hate that.
Or you could just go on. Totally alone in here.
Fine.
You know what these hands are?
Lost souls, I guess. Just seems like the opposite of moving on. Or at least the opposite of moving on you're trying to do.
Okay.
No.
I heard it's coming with another multiplayer game.
All right, keep going.
People seem
It's
kind of
Iris's
disappointed
room.
about it, though.
No. We stick together.
Joy, we don't have a choice. Now, I'll meet you there as soon as I figure out a way around this. Go!
Like, you can play... from what I saw, it looks like you can play a bunch of different Resident Evil characters from a variety of games. That seems pretty cool. Yeah, I got really excited. I was like, oh, I can get the demo? No. I don't have a PS5. I might be tempted to try the multiplayer since I like Dead by Daylight. Maybe I could do okay in the Resident Evil multiplayer. I don't know. As long as I'm not forced to talk to my teammates, I think I'll be okay. Because I always get nervous. Because I'm not very good. And they'll yell at me. Isn't Resistance, they're not kind of dead now? People were saying it's over. I thought maybe it was over now. How good is a teleport if I can't teleport? I think he'd be able to teleport over the demon holes. Oh! Was that a cat? What is that noise? Okay. Oh, maybe it's like a baby or something. A spooky baby. Just what I need. How do I get in here? Okay, I think I went the wrong way. Oh, the cat goes to the vent. Where is the cat? I hear the cat. Is it? Oh, there it is! I like being a cat. It's fun. What the? That should not be in here. Is that the only spot to jump down? I want it. Hey, thanks, kitty. Hope you're not trapped. What is that? Oh wait, there's demons down here. I'm an idiot. Let's go back. supposed to get to that? Is this the bird right here? Okay, that didn't work. Oh no! Oh no! I am so bad at this. I went right to him. Oh no! There's two of them. Oh, I will try to do better. Oh, good. I started. Wait, where did I start? Oh, I have to find the cat again. Okay. What? I should have been looking at the ground. I was walking around it. Can you not step on a little corner of it? Alright, let's try this again and not die. Let's see if I can grab this one. Hello.
Those pots aren't me. Where am I? Do you work here? Show some mercy.
I wish I could help. I'm sorry.
You can't help him?
Tastes like chicken.
What? Oh yeah, it does seem like that, doesn't it? I've actually never seen that movie, but I've seen the cover of it. Did you like that movie? Is that ghost that got you around? I just should not try to kill the ghosts, because I suck at that. No! You know, same here. I don't really like movie gore, so I tend to not watch a lot of horror movies unless it's like a psychological thriller or whatever. Alrighty, so I know I can get one ghost. I was holding the execute button. Why didn't it work? Maybe I wasn't directly in back of him? Tough because of the other ghost. I wonder if I can pick off the one on the right before I go for the middle ghost. Let me see. No, it's not giving me the option to execute. Shoot. Craziest horror movie. Maybe Rubber? That was so dumb. It was about the killer oh, whoop! Popped out too fast. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Have you seen that movie, Rubber? It's so dumb. Oh, fuck. I'm just really bad at this part. Wow. Guess I'll try for the middle guy then. Yes, I've seen one of this. I think the first Sharknado. I've seen that one. And where's that other one? Turn around. Come on, turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. What? I guess I hit the wrong button. Oh, so close. Come on, dude. Why is this so hard for me? Ah. Nope. Oh, but I'm hating this part. This is so hard for some reason. Alright. Let's go get the cat again. Yes, I've seen Tremors. I have not, and I've seen one of the sequels. It was in Antarctica. It was really bad. Hello. Oh my god. change the buttons to finish. So I ended up hitting the wrong one. Turn around, buddy. Man, that took longer than necessary. Alright. I've not seen the TV show. Is the TV show good?
Those parts aren't me.
I could be a cat. Oh wait, that's the cat I was before. Got all excited. Yes, Kevin Bacon was in it. It's a pretty good movie. Though I haven't seen it in years, so maybe it doesn't hold up. So he can't possess the little girl Joy's body to get through a ghost wall, I guess?
Hey, Ronan! Did you forget about me?
No, I just kept dying. sorry, I'm not good against the demons.
To be held in the harsh light is to be held to account.
News article. In a Salem Police Department news briefing yesterday, department spokesperson Ingrid Larson confirmed that there has been no suspect arrested and that there are no new leads in the case. While we urge the citizens of Salem to be calm and to carry on with their normal lives, said Detective Larson, we also encourage people to come forward with any evidence that may be helpful in this case. It is up to all of us to work together and keep our community safe. Ooh, just 5 more of those articles and I can complete that. Oh, I completed the story. Let's see the man in the box.
I've had a long career working as a state inspector for the Department of Mental Health. During that time, I've been to a lot of institutions.
Oh, that kind of reminds me of
I have seen
finding
a lot of horrible things.
Safe number in Silent Hill 2. We had to look at the blood
Nothing
in the
even
padded
comes
cell.
close to the evil events that I witnessed at Fairhaven Sanitarium, the place they now call Lux Eterna. I first arrived in 1926 to investigate claims of overcrowding and neglect. However, Fairhaven's reputation was tainted long before that. In 1911, Fairhaven opened its doors for the first time. A notoriously violent criminal by the name of Jack Yates was the hospital's first patient. He was to be the shining example of the hospital's ability to cure the mentally deranged.
Guess that didn't work out, huh?
When the superintendent's family was visiting one day, Yates broke
Oh,
free
damn!
from his restraints. And
That's a horrible impression.
He killed the man's wife. Since then, no one knows what happened to Yates or the superintendent. Well, that is, until now. Superintendent Wallace Halstead greeted me at the door. He seemed as empty and unkempt as the patients he lorded over. And as I conducted my evaluation, I couldn't help but notice how nervous he got when I passed by a small broom
Did
closet.
he kill Yates then? Or
And
murder his wife?
naturally, I felt it necessary to find out why. When I opened the door, I was hit by the overpowering smell of human excrement. As the light flickered on overhead, I was horrified at what I saw. A withering man lay shackled to the floor in a pile of his own filth. Years of sunless existence had turned his skin, hair, and eyes milky white. He'd been chained there for so long that his skin had grown over the shackles. It took me a moment to realize that the husk of a man was Jack Yates. The police arrived and Dr. Halstead was carted off. Doctors moved Yates from the small room for the first time in 15 years.
He was there for 15 years? He didn't scream
The
and
floor
stuff?
beneath him was permanently stained with the shape of his silhouette. They tried to remove the shackles from under his skin, but the shock of it all was too much for him. He died the next day. I watched as they walled up his tiny prison, trying to pretend that it never happened.
That's so gruesome. Oh my
I
goodness.
honestly hope he's in a better place. Although the staff still claims to hear his agonizing wails coming from
I can imagine he'd be pretty pissed off and want to haunt the place. Okay.
Bugs crawling up the wall.
Oh my god, I don't care about the
Can't get anyone to
bugs.
spray them. And I'm gonna try to squash them again. All the blind people put the restraints on me.
I guess they don't expect
put them
people
on
to
me.
try to possess every
Just
person
because
they see.
they can't see the bugs?
Can I not? Alright, if you talk about bugs, I'm gonna scream.
Why is it called antifreeze if
Oh,
it
just
stops
antifreeze.
overheating?
I think we're kind of obvious.
Nah, nobody knows. I mean, we're just talking here.
There's more to it than that. You think we're invisible, but people can see things.
Damn,
Only
she's a
if they're
cougar.
looking in your apartment window while we're, you know.
You go get it, girl.
Voice down. You're gonna make me blush.
Wish you weren't so clueless at work. You know, this is starting to get unattractive.
I don't think I can wait till we get off work. Oof, she looks even hotter in scrubs.
Yeah, girl. He's totally into you. Let's, Okay, I assume I need to go into what's-her-name's room and distract those orderlies.
Be safe. You're gonna be so safe. Everything is gonna be fine. Don't you?
Yeah, you look like at least 20 years younger than she was. So, good for her.
Damn. I'm only over worried about shock treatment, but she's already a lost cause.
Don't try to light.
Alright, fine. You
Don't
go
you
see what our comatose
flashlight in
witness
our
has to
face?
offer.
Ooh, nice artwork on the walls she did. I assume she did it.
Iris. Don't worry, I'm here to help you.
Don't kill my sister.
I'm not gonna hurt.
Stay back.
Holy
Ooh,
shit,
she can see me. We said the same thing.
I'm going to keep you safe. You're going to be so safe. Everything is going to be fine.
I think I know that symbol. I've seen it before.
Where?
In the journal?
I don't know. Maybe in my mom's book.
You're going to be just fine. Everything's going to be safe. You're going to
They definitely look familiar. This one means protection.
keep you safe. I'm going to not let anyone
I knew this was another.
Wait, contract. She still knows. She still knows.
Was her sister the one in the chair?
Sorry, kid. Maybe we didn't need you after all. What the hell? She booted me out somehow. Alright. Let's see if anything here can tell me what the hell is going on with this girl.
Okay. Determine what she knows about the killer. Art therapy? She's a very good artist. Flipped. She's in restraints. Bell? A bell? Burned at the stake because it looks like fire. Is the bell killer a witch? means it would be a warlock, right? If it's a male witch. Troubled. Hello, Neko. How's it going? What is Iris trying to communicate with this drawing? I can't tell what it is. Hold on. This looks like a person fleeing from demons. So, chased. Tormented. She was captured by the bell killer? Any more? Oh, there we go. We got 2 girls. Linked. Oh. Get this clip. Okay, I think I need to possess her now.
What are these things for? Like art therapy or something?
No. Blue.
Okay.
Blue eyes. Cold as death.
Who had blue eyes? And death?
Probably the bell killer.
What does that mean?
Blue eyes. Wolf eyes. Blue stare.
Well, in Harry Potter, isn't males a wizard and girls are a witch? So maybe this dude's a wizard? I don't know. Okay, let's conclude. Okay. Twins. Looks like he's gonna burn them alive. Oh my god, he's gonna burn them at the stake.
What's happening?
Did Iris get away? Oh no, that's just her. Very cool.
Okay, go. No, just run. Just run. Just run. Go. Leave her alone.
I don't know, I feel like she could have lifted up her from the arm and like dragged her, but I guess that would have slowed her down when I think about it. No wonder she went crazy. That would be a terrible thing to witness. Oh. I wonder if he's trying to do some sort of like ritual?
I'm so sorry.
Either that or he's like a witch hunter.
Rose saved Iris's life, but paid it with her own. Bell killer's going after young girls.
Well, what was it? What'd you see?
Poor kid. Her sister freed her when they were about to be scorched, but she couldn't return the favor.
Leave us alone!
Kid, you better get out of this room.
You okay?
You're gonna get in trouble. Oh, it's your sister!
It's Rose.
She has flames.
She was possessed.
I told you to stay back! Who are you?
I'm Joy. You don't belong in this place.
Orderlies.
Crap, I'm so dead!
All right, Iris could be the answer to everything. Help her, help her. Come on, she's coming with us.
No! You're not taking her!
Look, you want the orderlies to shock her? She stays here. You want her to be safe outside? She comes with us. It's up to you.
Okay, now we gotta distract the orderlies. Okay, just walk in the middle. Alright. So we're going this way. Is there a... Oh, here we go. Guys, can move a little bit faster. Come on. All right. Let me see. Oh wow, that was quick. We're already in town. Okay.
Over here, in those shadows there. Coast is clear.
Why do my worst nightmares keep getting way worse?
Okay, let's figure this out.
Thought I would never see this again.
All right. So what do you know about this contract?
Nothing.
Come on.
It doesn't make sense.
So he just asked you if you knew about a contract?
He didn't ask. He wanted us to admit to it. Admit to having a contract with demons.
Demon?
A religious
We
zealot?
did nothing to him. He had no reason to go after us the way he did.
The way he did. He drowns one girl and burns another.
Yeah, he's killing witches. Or what he
Where
thinks
have
are
I seen that
witches.
steak before?
Where, this one? Book about ghosts? No. Oh, here we go. Probably this one. Okay, nope. Oh, wow, right there. Gala invitation. Steak right in the forefront.
That's it. All right, look. Get Iris to the church. Make sure that she's safe. I'll catch up with you later. Go.
Okay, come on, Iris.
All right.
All right, we're going to the
Now
museum
what the hell
next.
does a museum gala have to do with Rose's murder?
Let's see if I can find that, excuse me, find that gas canister so I can get the town ghost story. Oh, I thought that was going to read me the invite. I always think it's going to give me more information than just the title, and then it doesn't. Okay. I think the museum was by the gas station? Cemetery. I'm kind of wondering where that last can is. On a roof. Okay. Maybe it's... Well, no, the entrance is right there, so it has to be somewhere in town. Maybe I missed like a hole or something I can go through? kind of sucks that we can't take the cat for a ride throughout the town. We're limited to a small area. Did I get the tube? I thought I did. I can double check. Wasn't in here, right? I got a different one. I got, I think, a wife note in here. Sucks, I'm like so close. It's like unlocking this one. Luckily, the town isn't that big, so I won't get too lost. Wondering if it's like on a roof or something, maybe. Like one of those ones where you have to be a cat or whatever to find it. Because I think I got all the ones on the ground. Yeah, it is a little bit confusing when you're walking through the town. I tend to lose my where I actually am. I think a map would be kind of helpful. Okay, can I... Ooh, there's a ghost right there. Can I... hoping. Okay. Oh! There it is! I knew it was on a roof. Yay! We found it.
I've all seen them by the side of the road. These unkept,
oh, geez, he's
smudged,
burned.
hopeless people holding cardboard signs. Sometimes they have props. Baby stroller, a pet, gasoline can. Something to lend credence to the thin fiction that they need money for something other than booze. It was a man with a need gas sign with the red gas can on the ground that I saw when I drove into Salem 6 unlucky years ago today. Tried to ignore him, not making eye contact, but I was stuck at a red light and pretending he wasn't there was getting really awkward. So I reached into my pocket and pulled out $2, rolling down my window just a crack. Here you go, buddy. I pushed the money through the opening of the window. That was when, for the first time, I really looked at his face, or what was left of his face. It was a single eyeball just looking back at me, bulging out of a charred skull. I was absolutely frozen in terror until the blackened shape of uncovered finger bones reached out to take the money. And that's when I let it fall to the ground and slammed on the accelerator. I didn't even care that the light was red. In the time since then, I've picked up pieces of the legend. A shell-shocked war veteran, unemployable and alcoholic, became a familiar sight in Salem, begging by the roadside. Citizens stopped giving him money, thinking he would just move on to a bigger city. He responded by creating one of the most traumatic spectacles in town history, setting himself alight in the middle of town during evening rush hour. Ever since that roadside encounter, I've been seeing little wisps of flame out of the corner of my eye, like brief flashes that are gone as soon as I turn my head, sending nauseated chills through my whole body. Is this tormented spirit following me now? Whether he intends it as a blessing or a curse, I just want to be as far as possible from this horrifying specter.
Okay. Well, that's sad. That he couldn't get the help he needed. It's very upsetting that people who fought veterans ended up on the street. Alcoholics and need our help. They gave up everything to protect this country, and this is how you repay them. Okay, so I guess I can go straight to the museum. Oh, that's the cemetery. I kind of wish, though, the ghost stories had more than one image to go with it. But maybe they ran out of time when they were making the game. But I am liking the ghost stories, even though there's only the one image. Oh. Oh. It's one of those ghosts. Alright, I'm excited to see this museum. She looks mad.
So weird. Somebody was alive, and now they're not.
When were those trials? 1800s?
Well, this is repeating. And I wish there was more variation in what the townsfolk will think about as well.
Fitting
Rocks?
for an
Okay.
investigation about a serial killer. All these murders have whipped this town into a frenzy. Now it all leads here to a gala celebrating a time when Salem found itself swept up in another whirlwind of hysteria.
Oh man, my water went down the wrong way. Now I can't breathe. Okay. Alright. Witch trial exhibits.
so sorry. Tomorrow tickets will go on sale to the general public. Tonight is a special members-only event.
Oh, she's even dressed up.
Maybe there's a way to talk her into it. Museum must be doing well to turn us away.
I got all dressed up for nothing. What's so special in there tonight?
They're having a special party. Yearly. Oh, hello, Ghost.
I couldn't get out. The fire was merciless. I couldn't get out. The fire was merciless.
Gather round and bear witness to the righteous proceedings of a trial of a most heinous nature. Now you, good woman Putnam, you stand accused of the murder of 7 of your own children, whom you claim were taken by forces of the devil.
Freak show better give me some answers.
I did not do it. My devil spawn of a child is my own accuser. Stay polite. I wish people could read the sign.
They can't. Is this gala linked to the Bell Killer murders somehow?
How does the wood get preserved that long? Whoa, people really died here.
Folded in half at the belly, thus proving her demonic curse upon her. Mary Warren is a witness to the same, as the girls played with it in the bedchamber.
The poppet was folded in half. It proves nothing.
Goody Putnam, do you confess your guilt at inflicting harm of a demonic nature upon your only surviving daughter?
I do not confess it.
And do you confess to the demonic contract that took the lives of her other 7 children?
Damn, she had 8
neither
kids?
confess that.
Confess now, good woman Putnam. Confess and ease your soul of your most foul crimes.
I would dangle from up on high, then confess to crimes for which I am innocent.
Would a Puritan really say that? Maybe make my voice deeper.
Were children accusing their own parents?
God, women had a raw deal. This play is hilarious, but nobody gets it.
This really happened. Not just in a play, but in the lives of real people.
Yeah. Seems like just about anything can get you accused of witchcraft.
Yep, and their tests involved basically dying. Oh, if they don't float, they were innocent. Okay, even though we tied rocks to them. So they drowned. Fun times.
Why was life so brutal? Man, everything was harsher then.
Fascinating stuff. Huh. People really died because of these.
Alright, let's look for clues. Oh, I think it's a trapdoor.
The time is upon us, Abigail Williams.
No. Oh, that's the
You
little girl.
scourge of Salem. It is time to pay for your sin.
I think that was a medieval thing, way of torture too. They were stacking rocks on witches too, as well. You were brutal. Well, we're still brutal, but I mean, it was just. Ugh.
So it wasn't really a form of execution.
Right.
Oh, here we go.
But
Rocks.
someone still got killed by this.
Yep.
Pretty messed up.
So, what's the point of this?
They're trying to get people to talk.
They talk.
A stain?
How could they? They talk with those.
Confess, witch. Confess.
Oh, that's a dude.
Covenant.
Okay, so they called the guys a witch.
Demonic contract with the dark forces.
Oh, what a horrible way to go.
I remember a bright flash, and then nothing.
Bright flash, then nothing?
I remember a bright flash, and then nothing.
Well, I don't think you're a witch. You're wearing modern clothes, so I don't know what could have killed you then. Salem Witch Trial Judgment House, owned by Judge Hawthorne, one of the most influential judges during the witch trials. This historic mansion also served as a courtroom for many of the trials and sentencing hearings during the hysteria that blanketed Salem in 1692. Alright, well, we got these things. Shame.
I know it's not as bad as some of the things in here, but wouldn't it be awful?
Being locked up in one of these things all day? I mean, just the physical discomfort.
Exactly. What if you had an itch?
Shit, people constantly mocking you? I don't think I could take it.
They'd also throw shit on you, too. Pretty bad.
Did you see all those police lights?
I don't know. We came straight from a dinner in Boston. Maybe Jim knows.
So, I'm sitting there
Jim,
watching
did you
the
hear
badge
anything
game.
about a crime or something?
What? Crime? No.
Wait.
I didn't hear anything.
Oh, yeah.
Are you twins?
Apartment building. I don't know. I guess some drug thing got busted or something.
No, I
Never liked
died.
that street anyway.
Sheila was just saying there were police lights flashing and a street blocked off.
Those dudes must be twins. They like dressing alike. They think it's fun. Okay. Okay. I have not played Cyberpunk. I've heard it's really buggy and stuff on the PS4. I mean, maybe I could... Okay, the dogs are fighting over something. I think maybe my PC could probably handle it, but I don't know. Have you played it yet, Pizza? It works mostly fine? Okay. Do you have like the latest graphics card that everybody was trying to get earlier this year? Or a couple months ago, I should say? Still missing 3 clues. Is there someone I need to possess to get them to... The first person hanged at Gallows Hill was Bridget Bishop, who claimed that I am as innocent as the child unborn when presented with the charge of witchcraft. Ghost, hello.
The train was so loaded down with ammunition, like we were a rolling bomb.
Okay.
The train was so loaded down with ammunition, like we were a rolling bomb.
So it wasn't just witchcraft that would get you in here. It was all kinds of things.
You could get dumped for gossiping?
Wow. I mean, gossiping is destructive and all, but that's harsh.
So cold.
Man, can you imagine what they would do with all those drama YouTubers?
Talk about controlling behavior.
Were they really trying to kill people with this thing?
Yes.
There's no such thing as the good old days.
Got that right, buddy. Alright.
How does the wood get preserved that long?
German witch trial. During the European witch hunts, Germany executed between 50,000 and 80,000 people accused of being witches, of whom roughly 80% were women. That's a lot of people. What am I missing here? Wasn't something like this used in the Bell Killer murder? Burned to death? And Rose. And torture? Oh, this is like
I wonder how long they left people underwater.
The one
Long
in the
enough
tree.
to be mighty uncomfortable, I suppose.
Plus, everyone was staring while it happened.
Yeah. Talk about public humiliation. It must have been like the pillory, but also nearly drowning.
Water. Drown. Sophia.
So the Bell Killer used torture devices like this to kill his victims. Why kill them like witches?
Does he think they're witches?
I'm surprised there's no exhibit for the accusers. It's such an important part of Salem's history.
Actually, several artifacts aren't on display yet. We're currently preparing them upstairs in the restoration room.
Better see what else is in here.
Okay, let's go upstairs. a train. Just kind of trying to turn around here. Oh, maybe because it's a ghost train. That's why. What? I was on the edge! Okay, I'll be right back. I have to go to the restroom. Okay, back. Alright, let's try this again. Oh my god! Okay. I guess I can't make it to that side right away. Is there a nook on the left? Okay, there's a nook on the left. Salem witch trials ended in 1693. However, witch trials continued with legal sanction in Europe as late as 1750. Yikes. Oh, we got two ghost stories going on here. Okay.
whole exhibit about death. Always wanted to be a real cop. Always wanted to be a real cop.
Okay, he just thinks about one thing. Wanting to be a real cop. Out of 15. Okay. Have I, you know, or heard of any ghosts, Japanese ghosts or yokai? I've heard some Japanese ghost stories. Yes. Do you have a favorite? I thought that was Uri. It's not what they're called.
Joy? I told you to look after Iris.
You're not the boss of me.
That we're working together.
Found a bunch of stuff downstairs. The Bell Killer is offing his victims as if they're witches. I'm heading upstairs to see what else I can find. I should have told you to follow me, then maybe you would have stayed at the church.
You know me so well.
Is that the one that someone made a comic, an animated comic about the woman following the person home? That sounds familiar.
Keep an eye out for security cameras and alarms.
Thanks for the tip, but this isn't even my first break-in today.
Yeah, this looks like the right place. Now let's see what these artifacts can tell me about the witch trials.
Do any of these artifacts relate to the Bell Killer case? Find the answer. Okay. So wait, what is the ghost story behind the slit-mouthed woman? Maybe I don't know this one. Maybe I'm confusing it with a different one. Oh. Medieval witch book, the Maleficarum, or Hammer of the Witches. Wow, I probably butchered that. I'm really sorry. Published in 1487, argued for the existence of witches, the nature and genesis of their powers, and how best to prosecute them. Prayer book. The Lord's Prayer test. It was believed that the devil would never let one of his minions say all the words to the Christian Lord's Prayer. The accused were asked to recite it in full, and some of them, through merely forgetting some of the words, would find themselves in deep legal trouble. Oh, yeah, that's awful. Book of Engravings. William Pine's Book of Color Engravings. The costume of the Great Britain shows a rotating pillory that held 4 people at once as they walked around a post like mules at a grinding mill.
Puts me in touch with odd sensations centuries old. I'm trying to focus on this killer, but the echoes from these sensations keep interfering, like deaths from the past, pleading to be remembered.
Okay. So I went through all these places, right? Oh, restoration. Here we go. This is where I need to be. Oh, I hear demons. Original story is called Suki Uno. Okay, I'll have to look that up then. I'm gonna say crystal.
My apologies. It will always belong to you. For shame, Bridget. This schwa of your conversations with the spirit world will surely condemn you as a witch.
Important message. Okay, antique scroll. Judgment. List of the accused. Persecution.
Are you sure you found everything?
Nope. I still have like 8 clues left. Wine. Oh yeah, let's get some wine. Oh, he looks pleasant. Baxter.
Hey,
Is
kid,
Baxter the killer?
I need you to lift up this painting.
It's called The Hanged Witch. It's creepy. Oh.
No, the belt symbol's on it.
It's the killer's symbol.
Are you sure you found everything?
Okay, 5 more. I don't know. Is the Smithsonian in DC? I think it is, or is that New York? That would be fun to go to. I'd like to see the different... I mean, I've been there before when I was a kid, but I don't really remember it very well. But I'd like to see, like, the Capitol and the different monuments around DC, for sure. The Great Mall. Okay, I need, what, one more, right? Or two more? Where haven't I looked? I looked in the office. Do I talk to her again?
Yeah? Whatever.
It's like the stuff that's lit is the things I need to observe. What is lit that I have not looked at? Oh, there we go. Salem's psychic history. Psychic leads police to gruesome discovery. Local child medium Sophia Baker finds missing man. Oh, that's the sister. Rose Campbell, Salem High student, claims psychic powers. So the guy is going after psychics. God, I'm gonna fuck this up. Witch trial painting? Summons. Let's see this one. Oh no! I messed up. Can I restart from last checkpoint? Oh, should have done the painting. I'm an idiot.
So the bell killer is targeting mediums because he thinks they're witches?
Okay, let's restart and redo it. Wait, that's where I came from.
I should have told you to follow me, then maybe you would have stayed at the church.
You know me so well.
Just keep an eye out for security. Hey, kid.
What did I miss? Apparently, I've been missing a bunch of the ghost messages. Ah.
Yeah? Whatever.
Oh, the judge photo. Two more. thought I could get these back right away, but I realized Oh! I thought I looked at this. Okay. Crystal. Oh, thank you. I thought I already looked at that. Alright. Now we can do it.
Targeting mediums because he thinks they're witches? That's insane. Who do I know that's interested in mediums? Baxter.
Yeah, he's a bowling champion. That makes him suspicious. Let's say he's looking for the girl. Get the book. And use the museum.
And why the hell is Baxter involved in this? He dropped the case when he was demoted.
All right, found the killer's symbol. We got a suspect to look into. We're almost there.
And not one step closer to finding my mom.
Like I said, the world doesn't need another whiner.
You know what? Screw you. You don't understand.
Don't understand? My wife was murdered 3 years ago. She got to float up into the white light, and I got stuck here in this place with some bitchy teen.
Ugh.
Your mom's been missing what? 2, 3 days? Huh? And I guarantee you we'll find her. If we fail, I'll never get to see Julia again. Ever.
We won't fail.
I don't need a cheerleader.
Look, I'm sorry. I didn't know about your wife.
Yeah. Look, we need to act.
Oh, I got what you meant.
You head off to the church.
Can I still get it?
Church? Where are you going?
Baxter's our prime suspect. I need to get over to his apartment and see if I can dig up any skeletons. Probably not a good idea for a fugitive to visit a cop.
Fine, I'll meet you later.
I hope I can go back. Okay, good. I didn't leave. So let's go back to the train. Get that last boulder. What? I got away. Okay. Where did I miss the boulder?
I just got a text. Did you hear something else happen just now? Something bad.
Someone told me about a murder.
No, like this just happened. Police are all freaking out.
What happened?
I don't know. Sounds serious, though.
This whole place is bad news. Have a bad feeling about tonight.
Can't stop thinking about the dead cop. Police aren't even safe.
Is it too late to get the boulder? Because the train's in the way? I got the one near the tracks.
What that guy just said? Something horrible just happened at St. Benedict's.
The church? What is going on in this town tonight?
Oh, man. It must be true. I think I hear sirens.
I mean, I got the one while the train was moving. It was on the tracks. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, well, I guess I'm not getting that one. Oh well. I got that one.
Why the hurry, boys? Where you headed? Oh, no, no.
Yeah, let me go back. I'm pretty sure I got the one in the bathroom. Yeah, I got the one in the bathroom because I remember picking one up. It's here on the tracks. Rock 13. Let me see. On the first floor in the east wing, walk through the center exhibits to reach a corner between two demon holes. Okay. Oops. Okay. Oh, here we go. Oh, one more. What am I missing? Rock 1. First floor, train exhibit on the floor. There's luggage and a wagon. I guess it was in an area where the train was moving. That sucks. I don't even know where that room is. Okay, that's near the train. Okay, that's not near the train track then. Where? Man, that sucks if it's on the other side. Because right now it's allowing me to go to every other place. Oh, well, I guess I missed it. Sorry, guys. I mean, there's train tracks right there. Where is it? I've gone through every door. I can't seem to find it. This is the tickets. I thought it was in this section because they're all of the train stuff. where the ticket booth is. The painting I spotted earlier? Was that upstairs? Because I thought this was downstairs. On the first floor, train exhibit on the floor. Because I see train stuff right here, but I'm not seeing the... Keep going straight. From here? Go through the doors. Is it past the train that doesn't move anymore? Okay. I mean, it should feels like it should be really obvious. I have a feeling I missed it. Okay, where is it on the first floor then? Is it beyond the train that doesn't move anymore? On the other side of the ghost wall near the ticket booth. Yeah, there's it's telling me I'm missing the rock one. I found it? Why didn't it light up? Oh shit! Oh shit! I didn't realize I went through this wall. Okay, there we go. Oh my god, that was a struggle. Oh, thank you for your help. Wow. I just was not seeing that wall. Here we go. Yay! This story better be worth it. The trouble I went through. Anything else? Oh, a ghost. Hello.
What made us derail that day? I always wonder. What made us derail that day? I always wonder.
Okay. Okay, let's see that story. Oops.
My husband and I stepped off the platform and onto the giant hissing locomotive. I remember looking back at our small town and thinking of all the happy memories we made there. but I was excited to start our new life in Salem. I must have dozed off because I was startled awake by the sound of screeching metal. And as the train came to a halt, all I could hear was the torrential rain pelting against the roof. I looked out the window. There was only darkness. Then came the brightest flash of lightning I had ever seen. When my husband left to inquire about the delay, a woman in the back of the train started screaming. We rushed over to her and asked her what was wrong, but all she could manage to say through her sobs was something about seeing the spirits of the dead wandering in the rain. Stranger still were the passengers that were suddenly stricken with the painful memories of their past. It was at this point that I became truly terrified, so I set out to find Joe. When I reached the cab and still hadn't found him, I was worried. I looked out the front window and saw the train's conductor laboring to move a downed tree from the tracks. And there was Joe, walking up to help. However, instead of grabbing hold of the tree, Joe bent down, picked up a rock, and crushed the conductor's skull with it. When I left the train and ran up to him, I could see that this wasn't the Joe I once knew. Something had taken hold of him, something angry. Then he saw something that terrified him. He dropped the rock and ran off into the woods. However, right before he disappeared into the trees, during a bright flash of lightning, I thought I saw something chasing him, hunting him. I can only describe it as a ghostly specter, cloaked in black. But more likely than not, it was just a shadow. The authorities spent days combing the woods for Joe, but he never turned up. I tried to go back home, but the memories were too painful. Some nights I lie in bed, tortured by the thoughts of what our life could have been if we had never stepped onto that train.
Okay. Yay, we found it. Thank you for your help. Is it Lugaya? Super Lugaya? Yeah. Oh man, that was a lot harder than it should have been. I just was not seeing that wall. Okay. Oh. I think to save it, I have to go to the... Where do I have to go? Get to the church. Okay. Based off Pokemon. It's not your fault I got lost. How they give a long roll. Oh, it saved it. Okay, so next time we will head over to the church and see where that takes us. Thank you everybody for hanging out with me tonight. Sorry I got lost and I died a bunch, but hopefully next time will go a little bit better. I will continue Murdered Soul Suspect Monday, starting at 8:30 p.m. Pacific Time. Tonight's stream should be on the Whitney Plays YouTube channel within a couple hours. So I hope you guys have a wonderful Friday. Stay safe, have a great weekend, and I'll speak to you all again real soon. Good night.